what happens is we publish a new piece of content and we desire a big spike as soon as we hit that publish button. I don't care what channel it is, on LinkedIn or on your blog or wherever you put it, you're hoping that big spike occurs. And then next thing you do, you refresh your tools as you distribute that content. And when you distribute, I mean you just put it everywhere. It goes on Facebook, and then you dig it, and then you Reddit it, then you LinkedIn it, then we pin it, then we Twitter it, then we tweet it, then we stumble upon it, then we YouTube it. We do whatever we can, and then we go back to the analytics tool, we keep refreshing. Is the spike there? Is this a bigger spike than last time? We're constantly doing this. And then if we see the big spike, we get this huge rush. It's an adrenaline rush. We start taking screenshots. We email them around the office. Check it out. We're doing awesome, people. This spike is bigger than the last spike. Spike it. And then like 3 days later, no one cares. And you just eat a pint of ice cream and go, man, will we ever top the spike from yesterday? I don't know if it's possible. But we do it again. We desire that next. The cycle has to stop. We have to break this cycle, this addiction to the spikes on our platforms, any analytics tool. And I want you to think about it today. So this isn't a presentation, actually. This is an intervention. This session contains subject matter that may be disturbing to some attendees. Attendee discretion is advised. Done with the legal disclaimer. All right. Let me show you what chasing the high looks like, okay? We're going to talk about WestJet just for a few seconds. Now, WestJet, if you don't know them, they're a Canadian regional airline, okay? And they have a little hopper jumps from planes from everywhere. And they have been working on their highs constantly for a long time. If you just go to their YouTube channel, you see years of effort put into the next high. This was April of 2012, the child-free cabins April Fool's joke. Okay, then they did it again. 2013, the furry animal club. You could just bring any pet on the plane at any time. This was their April Fool's joke. Okay, they got some more views there. They've done the Christmas flash mob. When flash mobs were big, remember this? This is going to be the high. Flash mobs. They've done rap videos. Here's a rap video from December 2010. This high might be bigger than the April Fool's joke from 2 years ago, I hope. But they produce a lot of content. Hundreds of wonderfully produced videos, all in the same vein, chasing the high. And you might have seen one of the videos. Finally, they got a high. Did you guys see the Christmas Miracle 2014? Yes. A bunch of clapping. Okay, that's good. I'm glad you're clapping because the content is good. Let me just explain for those of you that didn't see it what it looks like.
Night before Christmas, and all across the land, the good folks at WestJet had a miracle planned.
So they basically put together this kind of prank, okay? While you were checking in for your flight to Hamilton, Ontario from Toronto's YVV or whatever the airport code is, you could scan your boarding pass and Santa would ask you what you wanted for Christmas, no matter who you were. And meanwhile, while this interaction was taking place, everything was noted, and then employees of WestJet and Best Buy were running around the stores getting the stuff so that when you landed in the destination, you got your gift. Whatever you wished for showed up, okay? So it's actually really fun to watch. It's a great piece of content, and at the end, the payoff is really great. When you see those gifts coming down the luggage ramp, you get really excited for the people. So this is going to be not about the content. Most of this session is not about the content. It's about the distribution of the content. So let's see what the impact of this was. This is a Google Trends report. If you haven't used Google Trends, you're missing out. It's the most underutilized marketing tool on the planet, google.com/trends. There was an 84% increase in interest in the WestJet brand for those 3 weeks, starting with the launch of that video and the next 3 weeks. Let me show you what they told us the ROI was, okay? Here we go.
The WestJet Christmas Miracle was the #1 trending topic globally the day after launch, and WestJet generated more than 1 billion Twitter impressions in just 1 month. More than 235 countries viewed the video, reaching more than 35 million views in a month. The experience was featured in more than 1,600 media stories, garnering more than 328 million media impressions from around the world. Year over year during the same time period, site traffic was up 100%, bookings were up 77%, and revenue was up 86%.
86% increase in revenue as a result of that. Did that content work? Yes, it worked. So what did they do? They leveraged this wonderful opportunity and decided to do what we all do the same. We decided to do this again. They went through the cycle again. They launched the Christmas Miracle. They got a huge rush out of it. We so high right meow. They got that video produced of the ROI, and they said, this is awesome. And then they went through the crash cycle, and they craved it again. So they started pumping out more junk, more stuff in the hopes that they get, hey, how about a Valentine's proposal? That'll be great. No, it won't work. How about Father's Day, June? Yeah, let's do that. Great idea. Oh, no, Christmas is coming. Do it again. This is what we all do. We don't necessarily do exactly what they're doing, but we do the same thing over and over again. We have to stop the cycle of addiction. What if we stop chasing the next big high? How can we change our strategy to deliver longer lasting success is the question I want you to start asking yourself. And this is not about the content. This session is not about the content. Why? Because for 5 years we've talked about the content. You've got to plan the content. You've got to define the audience. You've got to tell your story. You've got to distribute it on channels. You've got to do the process to make sure it works again. You've got to have conversations, then measure it, then start all. Okay, we're stopping at the channels right now because this is an opportunity. In every model I look at, there's a distribution thing. But no one talks about the distribution. We're going to talk about the distribution. Here's another model from Tracker. We're going to amplify your content, talk to the right people, use their hashtag. Okay, these are great bullet points, but how do you actually do it? That's what I want to talk about. This is how we do it. We take a piece of content and we put it on every platform. Hey, mate, did you plus it? Did you pin it? Yeah, I pinned it. I pinned it like 13 seconds after I Facebooked it, which was 9 seconds before I tweeted it, which was right after the time I text messaged it to my mom. Like we do it immediately. This is the vomit content distribution strategy. That's what it is. We just refresh analytics. This is what we do.